Part 7.
What game is this?
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball. Looking
the
different.
empty bug guy. 2. It's the second game of the sequel.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to Fortnite.
Welcome back to Fortnite, Part 7.
Oh boy! In today's part, LeBron James is killing Keanu Reeves. All right.
Fuck.
Oh boy!
And then in the title, it's in quotation marks, or not in quotation. What is it? Parentheses? Not clickbait.
No.
Who can win between Indiana Jones and Goku?
not clickbait.
Not clickbait. Oh god.
Power scaling Indiana Jones versus Goku.
Who can win? A bug with a stick, or some random guy that sucked the soul out of like 1,000 bugs?
Just a 1,000 bugs.
How about guy with the stick? Yeah.
How about guy with the slightly sharp stick? Now it's slightly sharp.
Just slightly.
We paid a random guy 250 rocks to make it slightly sharp.
Oh man, imagine this game with a durability meter.
Oh my god!
Oh no! Oh no!
I would perish in real life.
Perished? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Perish. E.
Leave me alone, you bastards.
God, wow, they really did throw a lot at you, didn't they? Oh well, good payout.
There were 3 of them. I baited them. That's why I did that little jump.
Oh.
I baited all of them.
Yeah, good strategy there.
Looked at him.
Cause I'm good at video game. I promise. I promise it didn't take me 2 years to beat this game.
Did it really?
No, it took me like a week.
A week? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then like I think another additional 3 days to be Radiance. Because I beat it, and I was like, that's it. It's only like 20 parts. Ethan wants more than that.
Well, I'm just asking about like your casual run of whenever you played this for the first time.
Oh, No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not capable of remembering that far. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not capable of remembering that far back.
His archives don't go back that far.
Impossible. Perhaps the archives are incomplete.
It's strange, Colin. Your archives keep getting deleted every time we talk. Strange, isn't it?
Look, in the background, it's a bird. It's a plane. Nope. Goku?
Washington?
Not Goku.
I think a bird in this context and in this scale would be the biggest thing ever.
Yeah.
Even the bug wizard powers won't be able to stop a freaking sparrow or whatever. A crow.
You just get gobbled up.
Whoop.
One spicy lunch. The bird's like, damn, this lunch is fighting back.
This lunch is fighting back. It'd be crazy. You have a fucking level where you're just fighting around inside the bird's stomach or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, some games have done some creative stuff like that. Freaking have... What? Ocarina of Time had that one dungeon, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a level in Kid Icarus Uprising that's kind of like that too.
Oh, really? Oh, well.
Yeah.
Fun. Does it also happen to be the worst level in the game?
It's I mean, it's alright.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's alright, like.
Yeah, there's nothing really super special about it.
I see.
It's just the environment's kind of different because, you know, you're inside of a...
Yeah, like, they always, by proxy, you know, by nature, rather, they always have to be freaking aesthetically gross.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh.
I don't think this fight took me too many tries. I think the Watcher Knights is the one that took me a lot of tries.
I think this one was your first try.
I think the first phase of this fight is really easy. He's dead! Yay!
We did it.
No, just kidding. Nope, not really.
What? What the fuck?
Okay, now I remember. So that was the first phase. I completely forgot about this part.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a fake out. I like that. That's fun. Now it's time for Colin to die.
Especially with people that struggled with this boss. They're like, finally, I fucking beat him. Wait, what do you mean, phase 2?
Any game where who the boss you struggle with.
Well, just because it did the little fake out there. Oh, and that wasn't terrible.
I saw stuff about because there's something similar that kind of happens in the Cuphead DLC, and I saw a compilation of people getting faked out and just dying to the boss when they thought it was over.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
No, one fake out in like Dark Souls 3, and the first DLC. There's like a fat minute where nothing happens. You're like, what's going on? And then you just see the boss, just get back up, and you're like, no.
Like a
No.
like a fat minute? That's
Like
quite
at
a
least
long
30
time.
seconds. Like
Okay.
At least 30 seconds.
That's still quite a while, actually. So.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
So they really played this up.
Wow.
I got the brand new Yak ability.
Yeah. It's a ground pound.
And I mean, like, here's the thing: you have with this fake out, you have already fought through 2 phases. You're like, "This is over? Did I win?"
Yeah, and you're like, okay, I guess it's over. Time to leave. And then, oh no.
Yeah.
No, because you're like, because you don't see the fog ball turn off. You're like, wait, what's going on? Did I win?
Oh, okay.
If you play the game, like
Yep.
Dark Souls games, you kind of get used to how things are supposed to be. You're like,
Yeah.
it didn't say victory achieved, and it wasn't gonna
Right.
be.
Yeah. Like for those types of games, you know, there'd be like a a confirmation or something. You know. I think what was there for that boss that we just saw, the confirmation was the orange blood spilling out. Yeah, because that's the thing. So
I mean, he was also dead on the ground, and his soul kind of left his whole body. Like the first time you kill him, he kind of just explodes into a bunch of orbs.
yeah, and you'd think, right? So that's why that's a fake out in the first place. But like, probably one of the first things that you should learn about this, like the color palette of this game is very homogeneous, with the exception of being the enemy's blood spill. That is the one thing that sticks out. I mean, I get it. I get why. So, yeah.
Funnily enough, the stuff that's coming out of them isn't actually blood. It's the infection, the radiance infection.
Yeah,
Like,
at least for the context of what the players know as of this moment, isn't it just like freaking distinction without a difference?
oh yeah. There's not really anything to show it yet, but
that's essentially what that is. Yeah, because we haven't gotten to that part in the plot where there's an actual plot. You know?
plot? What is that?
Yeah, no, like it works out to the game's benefit that the game is very reserved in its storytelling. It's more so focused on, the flow of gameplay. So that's fine. That's dandy and all that. We can sometimes appreciate that, So, but when it does happen, like we're at this moment right now, we're not supposed to know much of anything. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like you really only known that you need to go do the stuff, and that's pretty much it.
Essentially, I mean, like,
there's one bug that's telling you, oh, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't go do the stuff because reasons you're not strong enough. Yep. And then we beat her into submission.
Oh, her. Okay.
It's just like my.
It was the bug that you fought to get the Mothwing cloak.
Oh yeah. But like, was there even any dialogue or anything at the very beginning of the game saying anything?
No.
Really? Okay.
The game just more or less tells you how to heal, and that's it.
So it doesn't. It doesn't tell you or like specifically your character like the purpose of this journey or anything.
No, because when you get to the end of the game, you kind of fully understand the entire story. But at the beginning, it's kind of implied that the Hollow Knight roared, and then the player's knight heard it and showed up to do some stuff.
Okay, so that was basically our call to action, basically.
Yeah, a literal call to action.
A literal one. Okay, I got it now. And that's basically all that there needs to be for setting it up, because that's part of the game's whole experience, exploring shit, not giving you a direction on where to go or why. You just explore and may or may not fight a later game boss early on.
I mean, they do kind of have some incentives, like all the shiny stuff that you pick up off the ground.
Well, yeah, sure, but that's not outright told out in the beginning.
I love shiny.
That is part of the exploration experience. That's common in this sort of genre. Yeah.
Oh, thank God, a bench we can sit on. Well, that's enough of that.
Oh, yes. Here's our fast travel here.
Interesting.
There could have been more places where there was a stag, and I just didn't find it.
Oh yeah, no, freaking. Because I've never played this game, I was trying to basically learn this game's like full detail secondhand, so I could edit down this freaking game, a freaking playthrough rather.
Yeah.
So I was following along on a map of my other monitor while Colin was making his trek through the game. Freaking, there are so many times where I'm like, Colin, do you not get this thing that would help you? Oh my God, you didn't get this thing. Because I'm pretty sure that there were many times where you went back and back again to fight a boss, but it sent you back to a later bench than the one right next to it. So I was like, buddy, do you not ever get that bench at all? Oh my God, you never got that bench.
Yeah, like with the Mantis Lords fight. There was a bench right above them that I found later.
I'm not even referring to that one. There's one that you freaking died like 40-something times to. And yes, I counted. Do I remember the number off the top? Do I remember the number off the top of my head? No.
Did you edit like a deaths compilation at the end of me dying over and over?
I did a couple of those to some of the later game bosses. I don't think we'll see them today. Maybe next week.
Maybe next time on Dragon Ball Z.
There goes your money.
No more money.
No more Friday Night Vulcan.
Yeah, and as you can see there, you only have a limited number of notches. So
Yep.
use your badges
Shaman
wisely.
Stone
Yeah.
is an upgrade to the Soul Catcher. Just a literal upgrade for one more charm notch. The power of editing.
Hooray, editing. Yeah.
Took me like probably an hour to find this place.
Love editing. Love editing.
Secret doorway is secret.
A little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, on that freaking map that I was following along on my other monitor, one of the things I appreciated on it, it like had an on-off function for every little collectible or thing, whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about? Anyone at all?
I've heard you talk about it a couple times.
Okay.
But I never actually used it because I thought that was kind of cheating.
It's never cheating when you declare no, there's some. It's called an interactive map. These games have these interactive maps. At least ones that Courage Exploring. Yeah, and they give you the options to toggle on and off certain things. So that's always neat to do. And one of the things that I appreciated from the Hollow Knight one specifically, that it also had an option to toggle on and off cheats and skips. So
yeah,
like,
there are some skips that I used to watch these speedrunning YouTubers, one of them being Fireborn, and he would do like this crazy skip where you like would jump on a thing and then activate an ability, and then you could cut across. And I was never able to do them. I tried. I did try.
Yeah, they require a little more skill than what's necessary, you know?
A little more, how you say, actual skill.
Right. I mean, that I would think that'd be the point of a cheat, skip, whatever, you know? Or at least a developer intended, or maybe they weren't developer intended. You know, you never know. I guess it can be whatever happens, or you know, in this day and age, it can be patched out.
Where the developers were like, yeah, we planned that. Don't patch that. Patch it so that it's shittier, but it's still there.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Like, sometimes if they do want to have like shortcuts or whatever, or I'm talking about like modern games now that, you know, that do patches and stuff like that. If they do want to have like dedicated cheats or skips or whatever, they would usually leave those in and more or less feel obvious than a rather a fan discovered one. Because then if a fan discovered it, then it would get patched out. But if the developers didn't intend it, we just leave it in.
Unless it's security breach.
Oh, right, yeah. That game does exist.
Yeah, that game, I don't know how recent it is, but I saw a video of someone playing the Nintendo Switch version.
Oh, no.
And yeah, I know, because even he in the video was like, my computer can barely run this. How the hell is this going to work on the Switch? And very poorly is the answer. The game looks like absolute garbage on the Switch, and pretty much all of the bugs from the PC version still work on the Switch. They tried to patch him out. There's some parts where they added like more invisible walls and stuff like that or whatever, but it's still completely possible to skip entire sections of the game and speedrun it.
Yeah, that game is like the definition of rushing a game, you know? That's why I'm surprised.
Finally, a bench I could sit down on.
I know, right? It should be known that bench that you spawned back to is a great distance from where you are now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of the whole problem with sitting on a bench that's really, really far away. Is if you don't sit on one that's close, it will spawn you really, really far away.
Yeah, that's just kind of how it goes with these games. That's fine and all that. It's a understandable game philosophy, but you know, you would need to explore a little more before you go back and rematch that boss. You know.
I did not do that. I rematched him like I think 4 times, running all that distance.
I don't remember because I didn't leave it in, you know.
Good God, the hours and hours and hours of exploring in this game. Getting lost and then backtracking 17 times.
17. It's a little more than that. Sometimes, maybe. It's never necessary backtracking, thankfully. Because, like, would you say that there are some things you obviously have to get, like movement stuff and all that, but, like, you would say, like, you can get away with not getting every single upgrade or, like, a good majority of the upgrades in this game?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to get any upgrades to your nail or any charms, really. And then there's a couple. There's like, I think I think one of the spells. There's spell upgrades you can get too, but only one of the spells you don't actually have to get an upgrade to, or I mean, you don't even have to grab one of the spells.
Okay.
And then you don't have to upgrade any of them either.
I feel like the ones that you would need are like obviously the movement ones.
Oh yeah, you have to get those ones.
Yeah, you have to get those ones, but everything else optional, which is
yeah,
great.
you could really just skip it if you really wanted.